How you doing, sir?
I go out with Wizzy. You know, say Wizzy be call, you know.
This is Master. That's how I have to get it. You know, that's how I have to get these things in here. This is, for all those people, this is Master Jeff. This is Jeff from the Nitro, the world's first CD sound. Jeff, thank you. And I appreciate you for taking the time out to come on this platform and stuff like that. And before we begin, you know, there's always something that I say to everybody because I believe out of everybody that I've spoke to, Ricky Trooper is probably the only one I haven't played on a dance with, to be honest with you. I've been at the dances, but I just want to say, you know, when I started back about 20-odd years ago, 20-something years ago, you know, I came up to Nitro Studios up there at Milvan.
175 Toria.
Yes. And, you know, I told you, I said, boy, Jeff, I'm the Sound Clash. I like the Sound Clash thing, and I get dubs. And, yo, you have helped me get a lot of dub plates from artists when I didn't have the money they wanted. And you begged for me, and they gave it to me. So, all right, come in, youth. And then I told you, boy, me I go radio, you know, Jeff. Me I go radio. And out of enough people that said, boy, you know what? Can't do it and can't do it. I think you were one of the few out of like maybe 3 that said, do it. You can have it. You can make it. And then years later, I lived to see you come tell me, say, boy, you're the man. You're doing it. And I just want to say thank you. I appreciate that, you know, for what you've done for me and through my whole career and just being there and helping me. And when I call, I don't think you've ever turned me away still. So I want to say thank you. I really appreciate that from the bottom of my heart because, John knows, not many people like that would do that in the business. You know what I mean?
Wiz, big up yourself, man, and always a pleasure, man, because it's a youth where you know, I heard somebody on your show ask you why somebody don't interview you because there's so much history about Wiz that is doing all the interviews that people don't know. But I want to tell you, everybody that come on this live on your interview, you tell them thank you for the work and put in and the contribution. But me, Jeff the Master, today I tell the world, to me, thank you. And we need to thank you for not only what you're doing now, but for what you did in radio, when you were playing sound, everybody will put in the work with you. Need to get your share of thank you and appreciate love and big up same way. So respect and thank you for all the way I do and even where I do right now, my boss. For real, brother.
My time, you know, my time will reach hopefully one day. But you know what? I've seen a great sound survive through a lot of controversies. A lot. You see what I'm saying? From selectors to people, you know what I mean? So this one it's about Nitro. Forget me, I'm just a small time guy, you know what I mean? But you guys are really, you know, later on hopefully we could, you know, link up and have a hit vodka later, you know? you know the thing.
I wrong, but you're right.
You have to take off the paper. You have to take off the paper.
I true. We just mash up the whole thing.
Them no
remember to take off the paper.
Them no Jeff, let's start like this, Jeff, because there's been controversy and you've heard it all along. When you say Nitro's the world's first CD sound, you stand predominant with that. And I've heard, and I've always wanted to ask you, but I think this is the best platform and for the world to understand, because I think, I won't call another CD sound name, so we'll wait. But they said there was a CD sound here in Toronto. And I think you've heard the story. I think you've never really addressed it or never said anything negative towards it. You've just continued on your path. So why don't you tell us when Nitro started, what you know of the story, and how you know Nitro is the world's first CD sound?
Well, of course, we wouldn't just come on out and just pick on a title like that if at least we didn't do some research. And we have done some research. We in England, we did a survey in England to find out if anybody in England had a sound that was playing CD 100%, not CD and vinyl, because you had a sound playing CD and vinyl, but not CDs 100%. We go to Jamaica and there was Nitrox. That was a sound that was in a truck from Clarendon, which I will tell you more, because that is what gave us the idea also, because Nitro was going to be a sound in the truck to begin with, you know. Oh, right?
History.
Right. So one of the founders of Nitro went to Jamaica and saw this truck in Clarendon string up and bought the truck. The truck was already bought. Equipment came from the States and everything to set up one of the truck in Canada. Wow. While that was in process, one of the founder said, you know what, we now but I do not truck because there is one like that, I want to come original, make we do CD sound. So that is when we run a survey in Europe, not only England. We didn't find a sound that was playing CD 100%. In Jamaica, we only saw Nitrox that was playing CDs and vinyl at the time out of the truck. So at that time, we said, well, we are the world first CD sound. Of course, there was a sound here which I didn't find out about that till a long time ago because, what's his name again? Lethal something. I don't remember his name. Frankie. He used to work at Lona Market. Everybody know him. Yeah. He said he was here before us. Now, I am not going to contemplate or say whether you're there before us or not. But when we run the survey, everybody in Canada that had sound system, affiliated with sound system, never heard of him or ever seen him play at a party before. So if he had it in his house and he was the first one, we might understand. But on a worldwide platform, we were the first person who come out with a sound system 100% CD alone. Not vinyl and CD, but CD alone. And if you go anywhere in the world, then ask them, who was the world first CD sound? Nitro. Let me tell you Nitro. Yes.
Now,
so that was one thing, and I think we started out 1997, late 1997, 98.
Okay, so now you have the history. There it is. Jeff has spoken of where it started. They did their due diligence and checked a worldwide scan, especially from England, UK, Jamaica, and Canada, and that is how Nitro came about. Because so the title stands predominant. There's no more discussion about that.
So, right, because even the name Nitro, how the founders came up with the name Nitro was of course, Nitro derived from the word nitrogen, which is a gasoline them using powerful engines like airplanes, racing cars, and all those things.
Yeah.
So Nitro really stands for power. It's a powerful movement that not only was supposed to involve music, it was supposed to be everything. Clothing line, everything, music, production. It was a whole bunch of things that's supposed to come under the Nitro banner. One whole if something did line up for drop under Nitro. So Nitro stands for power. You understand me?
Yes. Okay.
Yeah, so that's how the whole thing come along. And it was going to be a truck. The truck buy everything set up. Right. Because we saw Nitrox idea and love it.
Yeah.
And then one of the founders said, you know what, we're not going to truck enough. We're going to build one CD sound. And right away we started, and from there, my brother, it's history.
It's history. You know, yeah. I took in Nitro in Jamaica alongside, at that time, I think a lot of times everywhere Adonai played, Nitro was there. Am I correct in saying this?
Correct, man. You have to correct, because Nitro is the little brother of Adonai, the sound of the future.
Okay. Yes.
Right? Yeah, it was two best friends that own both sounds. Okay. So Adonai was already established in Jamaica. Because when we came out here in Canada, we actually started playing out in Alberta before we even played in Toronto. It was Alberta that Nitro started playing first, in Calgary, Edmonton, all of these places.
Okay.
And then when we started playing down here now, at the time, it's not like nothing like now, because a lot of Canadian songs, most Canadian songs weren't recognized. Nowhere in the world. Nobody not give nobody from Canada ratings, whether he's an artist or he's a song. So after we have this idea and we realized that it was an idea, that it wasn't a small idea, we needed to just go. So we wanted to get some international exposure. So we decided we have to move to Jamaica. So that's how the move got to Jamaica.
Okay. So hold on now. Hold on now. Because that's interesting. So basically you were here. Not even Toronto first you played. It was Alberta side that was breaking out. That's what you said?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then by the time you reached, because I always thought it was Toronto that broke you. So history me here right now.
No, out of Calgary, son bus first.
Okay.
Out of Calgary and Edmonton. Because we had some friends out there who was doing some parties out there and we started playing out there and may I tell you and then we started playing in Toronto after that. And then we realized, boy, we don't see the competition here and we want to go international and there's no way we can go international if we stay in Canada. We could have been Nitro the world first CD son 1.5 million times. Nobody now look for we because I come out of Toronto.
So you think So you think the world wasn't addressing Canada at that time at any international level?
We do not think it nobody look for Canada sounds. No time at all. So even though the idea was so brilliant and everybody was so excited about boy, because at the time when we start CD sound, them don't even start make CDs so much like that yet. CDs just slowly come out. We are talking about albums, people who are produce CDs. Still not popular yet in them, my brother. Wow. The amount of people, there are people, I'm not going to call names on here, there are big sound men, sound establishment where say a joke business that not working. Where them I go with that? You understand?
Yeah.
Enough for them say they not work. Me grow in a Buju studio and Buju so when I come to match up the bases, you know, even give me a song because we are dealing with CD concept in my brother.
So wait, you got just because you decided to do something new and make a CD sound that was going to, they thought that was going to destroy vinyl. So that means
yes, man, you know how black people stay with. Them not adapt to changes easily, my brother. So it was so easy and everybody did take on the concept. Yes, people were excited. Like when we just moved to Jamaica, people were more excited to see what it looked like than what they might hear. So we might have played a good yes, but people have pushed down. We used to have people have guard people half a week, you know. Because people have pushed down to see, oh, what is something that they might play over there, so. Because they've never seen nothing like that.
Wow.
Yeah, you understand? So the concept never accepted right away because you have a whole heap of people who never really want to accept that right now, right at that time, in the late 90s, they saw, we're not go with CD, we're not madman. And again, it was only us. Only we alone with. Nobody. At the time, the CD player them that we were using was the one them you just open the top and load the CD in. So you have to press the open button, then put the CD in at the player and then close it back down in a brother.
Yeah. What? Yeah.
See, so Dr. Ringding the greatest is a man now where he can get the sound effects them and put some whole heap of something that the sound effects them and the people them don't know. So Ringding program all the wheel up in the sound effects. So when Mr. Wheel Ringding press the button and people think we are wheeling CD, he couldn't wheel it because vinyl mode never in a CD player them time. So it's a sound effects we are press them. And people believe that we are wheel and Ringding are going like him to do something fancy because Ringding are wicked, you know. I go like him to do something fancy when I really create the concept. Never even didn't know so years later these things was gonna really machine are gonna build with these kind of programs and effects in it. We never know them something. We just create something for ourselves.
You're almost 5 to 7 years ahead of the game.
We are ahead with when we are doing something and we never even know so these things never happen. As believe you me, we never know We just come up with something that was different and say we're gonna do something different because we want to be different, not knowing say different was gonna be the time where everything is the same thing.
Jano, you know, sir, I'm talking to a man that has predominantly changed. You changed the business. Do you know that? You don't realize that.
Yeah, man.
You've changed the business totally.
Yeah,
because
man.
You were way ahead of the game with CDs.
Way ahead.
That is phenomenal. Like when people look back in the time of history, it's you, Nitro. They have to look at.
Yeah, man. Once you go into the history book, Guinness World Record, Nitro, the world first CD sound in there. It's not a joke business. It is there. If you Google the world first CD sound, it come up and said Nitro. Because we were the first people who started out with them. When everybody struggle with them dub plate box, or when I got foreign, I have to lift up the big bill. We have 2 CD cases and move it so. and we have more music than you because in those times Rinding I put like 30 songs on 1 CD.
Yeah.
On 1 CD because I only play history in a week. At that time, remember, it's not like nowhere you could have go download songs. At that time, you had to manually play every record and record it on a CD.
The work.
So Rinding sit there for days, for months, Rinding sit there and play the record. I remember if it jump or it scratch him, I have to start over, you know. Because if this is happening live like back then when you used to cut the plate straight to reel. You know, cut it to know that while the artists are sing, the dub plate are cut same time, so them time you can't make mistake. If you even make mistake, you have to fix it right away. That is how we used to do it. Play the record and record each record.
So let me ask you something.
Put on our next record.
Let me ask you something. So if you got a dub plate, did you have to get it on dub plate first and then take it and then try to go over to put it on CD?
No, because at the time we had DAT machines. So we just cut the dub plate and the DAT machine and then record the DAT machine to the CD burner. To create our dub plate to play on the CD.
Yeah.
So your whole heap of work and time consuming. May I tell you, I did some serious work put in at the time.
So let me ask you something. Who started out on Nitro? Who came on the sound? Who was the sound that was?
Who started out as the selector?
Yes.
The first selector on the sound is Dr. Rinding the Great.
Dr. Rinding.
Dr. Rinding.
Jano.
You understand? And the amount of history we have to share today. Dr. Rinding was the first man on Nitro. So Rinding probably was at Nitro maybe a couple months before me. The name Rakadan we always go to school with. And Rakadan now
know of me and Rinding talent from Dr. Rinding, that Rakadan now know we all go to school together, which was George Harvey back in the days. From in the early 90s when me come and friend comes to Rinding and play Night Rider. So at the time me did start play sound. Cause before then in the 90s me did own a sound for myself name
tell them say that on a big interview, Jeff. Big interview. Tell them. Cancel them.
Hold on, let me see. Yeah. Hello? Can you hear me, Wiz?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Yeah. So we used to play our song back in the 90s named Black Magic and Rakadan now. Who know me and Rinding, we got the same school, everything. I wasn't doing anything at the time. So Rakadan said, Rinding, why you not get Jeff to come play the song with you? So then Rinding now tell the founders of Nitro, say, yo, we have a youth where could I do something with this thing too, you know. So then Rinding reached out to me now And when me go and see this thing, you know, me I say, to all me have, that me was doubtful Thomas to, you know, is, because me I say, how am I go with him thing? You know what I mean? See, so me never really too excited. So the man who won the one thing now, I said to ring them, what kind of man this you talk about if you come play the song? The man even feel excited about the whole thing. I mean, I say, big man, you know, say, I don't really get excited easily. See, we
Right.
just see the something and I take it in. But deep down, you know, is me, I say, how foolish this. How kind of thing is? Not knowing, say, boy. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's something that I go so far. You know, but anyway, I keep it humble. And then, Rinding say, yeah, man, I eat this, you know, Jeff. We can do something special with that something, you know. And I say, yeah. The second time when me go check Rinding, me and Rinding play like about 10, 15 bounty killer and double plate. Hear me? Clothes and skirt, no, sir. So right away now, me get excited, you know, is. Come and say, well, it come like a serious sound, this.
Yeah.
Me a like hear dub with me name them in there already. Cause like me check the man. Like me check the man last week and then we cut some dub and put me name all in it already. Me I said, no, sir.
Right.
I hate this.
Yeah.
You know? Well, anyways, come can't hear you. Don't know where go on.
Can you hear me now? You freeze. Yeah, you freeze. Better you log out and log back in. Log out and log back in.
All right, my boss.
It's going to be better that way. For all those who are logging in and just tuning in.